Clinton's nomination hearing from January of 2009. And then Senator Dick Lugar, Republican from Indiana, said that the major focus of the nomination, of Hillary Clinton's nomination to be Secretary of State, was the potential conflict of interest between the Clinton Foundation and her service, because foreign governments might think that they could be purchasing entree into the State Department by donating to the Clinton Foundation. And that's precisely what we've seen, and it's what makes this so stunning and so reckless by the Clintons. We knew this was going to be a problem. They knew this was going to be a problem. They had to draft a special memorandum of understanding between the Obama administration and the Clinton Foundation in order to avoid even the appearance of impropriety. Well, here you have something that goes well beyond the appearance of impropriety. You have actual impropriety, and it's in black and white. The Clinton State Department doing favors for donors because they're donors to the Clinton Foundation.
You know, there was also a lot of concern in the Obama administration about the foundation when they decided to offer her the Secretary of State position, and you talk about the confirmation hearing that followed that. But the Obama administration also was concerned that there would be this appearance, at least, and as you contend, evidence that there was special treatment given to people if they gave money to the foundation. So that was a concern from the White House as well. Here's one more quote from the McGurn piece this morning. We're asked to believe that it was somehow an accident that so many of the millions former President Bill Clinton raked in from speaking fees would come from companies, countries, or people who had business before a State Department run by his wife. And it beggars belief to think all these dollars were being given out without an expectation that there would be something in return.
Yeah, exactly right. And we know from the emails that it wasn't just that these donors sought access to the State Department, but that they got access to the State Department. And again, explicitly, directly, because they had given to the Clinton Foundation. That is discussed in the emails. So there's no question that at least on that level there's a quid pro quo. I think beyond that you have a whole series of additional questions, some of which you discussed with James Rosen earlier this hour. I mean, why was it that the head of the Clinton Foundation had, as James put it, exponentially more phone messages left for Cheryl Mills, the Chief of Staff of the State Department? And why was it that Cheryl Mills, as Chief of Staff of the State Department, traveled to New York to interview potential new leaders for the Clinton Foundation? I mean, remember, Hillary Clinton in July of this year said there was absolutely no connection, those were her words, absolutely no connection between her work at the State Department and what the Clinton Foundation did. We can say definitively that that was a lie, it was untrue, it's not supported by any evidence, in fact it's contradicted, and I think that's the reason that you have so many people and hopefully so many journalists continuing to look into this.
Steve, thank you. Good to see you.
Thanks, Martha.